When people do a shoulder check to see if anyone is around, they often forget to see if there are any cameras peeping around. And in this day and age, they are everywhere. So it should be no surprise with cameras spread around on nearly every corner in the world that every now and again there is something mysterious spotted that has people questioning reality. Hello again, Most Amazing Top 10 family. I'm your host, Chad Arena, and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Today we're going to be counting down the strange things that digital eyes have spotted with our list of top 10 mysterious events caught on security cameras. As always, I'd love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell and stick around until the end of the list because I'm going to be answering some questions from my Instagram inbox. If you want me to answer your question, you can hit me up through the gram. And without taking any longer, let's get into this list. Coming in number 10, we have the mysterious shadow figure. Now, the start of this video just looks like a normal person walking out. Like, honestly, you'll see what I'm talking about when you see it. In fact, let's just jump right into the clip so I can show you. See how it looks like just a normal person walking out with a flashlight, just doing a stroll? I mean, it's in the middle of the night, so it would be a little weird to go for a midnight stroll, but then the person turns into nothingness, and then you see the shadowy figure walk past the front of the garbage can in a more shadowy state. What is that thing? It looks like it's a ghost of a dad looking for his lost screwdriver. The way he's walking so determined with the flashlight. Also, how does a shadow figure produce light like that? Coming in at number 9, we have out for a stroll. The next clip looks so much like a real person, but then when you get close, you can see that the figure seems to not have legs. It's these ones that are so close to real that make you question whether or not this is just a camera screwing up or actually something much more mysterious caught on camera. Like, what is that thing? It could have been just someone out and about, or it could have been a ghost rushing to get to the Monster Mash. Let me know in the comments what you guys think this mysterious thing was. Coming in number 8, we have the darkness. This was a very strange thing that was spotted in the United States. There was some sort of strange energy that was spotted moving through America. Well, I don't know if spotted is the right way to put this. It was more like it wasn't spotted, but it was noticed. Let me explain this a little better so everyone can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So there was a series of blackouts that was seen on a ton of security cameras in a small American town. Basically, one after the other, security cameras would black out and stop recording for a short period of time. The strange thing about this is this didn't happen in one area all at once like some sort of power outage. It swept through an area almost like it was rolling past the cameras and causing them to shut down. Some people speculate that this could have been some sort of government testing, a new type of ship that was sent out with some sort of destabilizing tech that can make any sort of filming equipment stop working. That actually sounds kind of accurate because it would make sense to have some sort of tech like that for military use. Coming in at number 7, we have the floating orb. Apparently, when you spot an orb floating around on camera, that means that there's something spectral going on. No one knows exactly what kind of spectral activity it could be. It could be a ghost passing through. It could be a couple ghosts walking into each other, giving off a charge. Maybe it's a ghost trying to alert people because they want to communicate with them. Either way, it always comes off a little creepy, especially when you see something like this.
An orb-shaped object has been spotted by surveillance cameras. This video, which has garnered more than 500 views on YouTube, was taken last Tuesday.
This was taken at the National Spacewalk Museum in Florida. I guess it's a ghost that really likes space travel and people who walk on the moon. Maybe it's Lance Armstrong himself who came to see how his life's work is being represented in the Spacewalk Museum. I mean, don't pretend like you wouldn't do the same thing if you were a ghost. I would go through all my old pictures on Instagram to see if anyone wrote some nice RIP messages. Coming in at number 6, we have the BAGFACE. A man was spotted on a doorbell security camera moving through a neighborhood. Now, when you read that sentence, it doesn't seem that strange that someone would be having a nice stroll through a town. But when you find out that this person was walking up to people's doorsteps, staring at the door for a few minutes, and then leaving some packages on the front door, and then walking away, well, then you start to realize that there was something very strange going on here. Inside this strange package was a note that had a bunch of names scribbled on it and some gibberish. They weren't names related to anyone in the home, so it doesn't seem like our mystery person actually knew the people in the homes he was visiting. Does that make it any less creepy? No, not at all. Well, at least least he was caught on camera. We know what this dude looks like, right? Well, actually not. This guy was called Baghead for a reason. This dude had a canvas bag thrown over his head. He looked like Jason from the first couple Friday the 13th movies. Coming in at number 5, we have the Flash. A giant flash of bright light was spotted in Kansas on a security camera. It was so bright it seemed like it changed the night sky to daylight, but it was only for a second. Funny thing is, no one in the town reported seeing anything like this, but it comes through clear as day on the video. Do you think this was just a malfunction of the camera, or did a massive neuralizer go off and memory wipe the entire city? Coming in at number 4, we have strange lights. It seems like with all the cameras we have set up around the world, UFOs are starting to pop up more and more. I mean, they are so prevalent that the American military has now announced that UFOs are real. Does that mean aliens are real? Well, I guess we need to catch one to find out. But in the meantime, we have security cameras to catch what seems to be a UFO flying through the sky. They have been seen on security cameras tons of times, not in just America, but all over the world. I think it's safe to say that we are not alone in the universe. And if you had any questions about whether or not it was just the human race in the galaxy, well, I have our next point for you. Coming in at number 3, we have, is this an alien? So apparently this footage captures what's supposed to be an alien just out and about on his own. Now the only problem with this is it seems super close up and you can't really get a good look at this strange alien creature that might be lurking in this person's backyard. So let's get a good look at this, and I'll let you at home decide whether or not you think that this is an alien that came down from space to say hello on camera. It does look a little suspicious to me, the way that the body is formed and how fast and fluid it moves. I mean, it could just be a bug really close to the lens. When you look at a bug from straight on, it looks like something that landed here on an asteroid and wants to drink your spinal fluid like a Slurpee. And coming into the number 2 spot, we have Meteor or Alien. Something very strange was caught on a home security camera in Alberta. Most people on the internet are saying that this is a meteor coming down to Earth and burning up in the atmosphere. Now, it could be that, or it could be something else. Now that could just as easily be an alien ship coming into our atmosphere to come down to Earth so it can steal some more humans for testing. I don't really know if aliens frequent Alberta, but I wouldn't be surprised if they like to go there. There's a lot of open farmland there where you can come in and abduct someone without anyone else knowing or seeing. Either way, this is some very interesting footage. And coming into the number 1 spot, we have haunting your baby. I couldn't think of anything more frightening than having something haunting your baby, because it's one thing if it's coming after you. You can deal with it and you can protect yourself, but it's already hard to take care of your kids and to make sure that they don't get hurt. How are you supposed to protect your kids from something supernatural? But check out this video and tell me if it doesn't make you want to jump out of your own skin.
It's an image Heather and Josh say is haunting their home.
It was chilling. It was literally a chill.
What the hell on earth is that? You can see the shadow walking around in the background, just creeping around the baby's crib. How do you stop that? Do you put garlic around the crib to make sure that it can't come any closer? Also, how much of a boss is that baby? He wasn't scared at all. He just pops his head up and he's like, hey, what's going on in here? He was staring down the ghost like, hey dude, you got any snacks? I don't know who you are, but if you got snacks, we can be friends. Alright everyone, that has been our list. Now I'm going to read out some questions from my Instagram inbox. The Clown323 wrote and asked, how long has the fro been growing? And I've been rocking this for probably about the past 5 years. I had dreads before this, and I used to rock it when I was a lot younger. That being said, it hasn't been growing for 5 years. I get it cut every couple months just to keep it maintained. It's like deadheading a big bush or a tree or something like that. You gotta keep cleaning it up or it's gonna start looking like it's out of control. Phoenix129 wrote in and asked, why do you look older than my great grandpa? Well, there are 2 possibilities here. Your great grandpa could be some sort of time lord that has the ability to keep himself in stasis and never age, forever walking through time and space as an immortal being that never needs to feel the sweet grace of death, or I just look really bad on camera. Whatever is happening on the back end with the editing is not making me look pretty at all. And finally, Leroy Van Omen wrote in and asked, have you ever eaten vlaai, aka Limburgese pie from the Netherlands? I actually have not. I have never been to your beautiful country, although it is on my travel list for sure. For what I've heard of the Netherlands, it's home to some of the nicest people on the planet, and believe it or not, I'm actually a quarter Dutch, so it would behoove me to go visit that place sometime. Alright everyone, that has been our list. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, I would love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Until next time, I have been your host, Jade Arena, and watch out for security cameras. They're always watching. Okay. With our list of top 10 mysterious things caught on... With our list of top 10... Coming in at number 3, coming at number 8, I would go through all my old pictures on Instagram to see if anyone wrote some nice IRP